Miracle with the laser and the rocket underneath the March Machines. Dubu, defensive disruption, keeps him up. Now Notel comes in. Kuro TPs as well. The Monicast MP to the movement speed, and he gets away. He's actually infinite, away from the Sentry. One the call! Barev! He actually manages to grab the two of them. Dubu will get the kills with the high levels up in poison. They want to go for more. They split away from the stomp. Dubu, the only affected one. QO, no stifling daggers. They don't have the slow, but Barev, another jump in. He caught Miracle. QO goes in with him with the crit and the Axe Culling Blade. Once again, they get bonus movement speed, looking for the kills. They'll run away MVP. They've done the damage. They're pretty low. No reason to risk anything more.
Start farming it, but I don't know, with this T1 tower under heavy siege and no keeper there to defend,
I think QO wants to go on bot lane. Miracle, stifling dagger, where's your crit? QO hoping for it, and Miracle, he's gonna go down. Waited for laser to be used for farming, now Moon arrives, QO in too deep. Miracle can't re-arm in time, the Chrono! You can smell Miracle! The Aegis Immortal will trigger. Miracle will pop. It was the EMP from MP that did the work, while Ferret gets the call, gets the control on Notel. Ghost Race being triggered as well as Warcry, so he's got some survivability, and QO wants to run away. He'll have to run back in again, or maybe he can just blink himself over, killing off Fly. The Tornado taking Fed out of the picture. He wants Ferret, but the Cutting Blade again! They go through them all! MVP! It is a slaughter! OG on the bot lane can't do anything. QO in again. Keep the stuns, keep the control, and keep the chase going. Moon Time Walker's up in 2 seconds time, but does he have it? 1 second, back to the tier 3 tower. QO, he's going in team. This isn't your home, QO, but he won't carry one on the crit. Now he'll jump away and let Moon survive.
What? Who told him to bet?
I don't know. And jump, he was right on the money to find that spot of Tinker, but Tinker left a fraction of a second earlier. And with that early jump, Miracle now stifling dagger. QO! He rips apart Miracle. Miracle does have buyback available, but QO almost at the base, gets the crit on the fly. He finds a double kill inside the fountain of OG.
Did you see this observer ward playing on the south side? That's what won in the fight. That's what QO used to jump on top of the Tinker. I think it was just placed right before that happened, and it completely caught Miracle off guard. That is a game-winning observer ward right there.
OG just trying to scramble defense. They don't want to expand the buyback of Miracle. They need to keep every cent they've got on him. They need to stop, they need to illuminate, they need to just slow down MVP's push. Now Moon, a 3-man Chrono. Time dilation as well. The ET split is going to come in. QO low on life, but not low enough. He's still up. Now Notel, he can hit him, but he's going to lose his life. And all QO can potentially lose his Aegis the Immortal. MVP can just keep going for more. Tinker is up again. So Miracle back on the field, but QO also up. The Aegis Immortal did trigger. They beat into the melee racks. The Rockets, however, is starting to force them out. And Crit, no splitter available. He can spear it up onto the hillside, start to stop if he wants to. But the Yule set's already on Ferret. Sets himself up for a re-entry, for a perfect hit. Notel also in way too deep. Cole snapped up. He just can't fight properly. Ferret doesn't have enough mana to go for another dunk, however. But then again, it's the Shadow Team and Poison bringing down the Sven. They come back in once more to the breach. MVP looking for the melee racks. And there's only so long OG can hold the line. Rockets, March, everything you've got will stop MVP from diving to the fountain. And they can rotate into the mid lane. All 5 heroes still up.
Oh, what do OG have left for them?
A nice tornado into a call. Keeper of the light. No safe place to illuminate down. That's the reason why Miracle creep skipped. He actually went for the mid lane to keep it out. So the tower attack at least all going on to MVP. QO now going to BKB, looking for a target. Moon, Barev can't get in range for a proper blink call just yet. Chrono on cooldown for 40 more seconds, and MVP, okay, you thought they were backing up, but Barev wants in. He holds Moon in, too early on the Culling Blade, but it won't matter with the Rockets. Miracle can get the pick up on the Invoker. A lot of money coming out from that kill. ET wants to go for more with his buyback. It only costs 800 for him at the moment just because he doesn't have that much. So there goes your Aghanim. He actually sacrifices everything. So no buyback available for the Tinker. They have to defend strong. The range rack's being brought down by QO. Now you jump in, Moon catching out 2. They need the damage, but Barev, a huge call. Caught Miracle and finds the backline. Dunk number 1 Blinding Light won't stop this. Mook and Time Walk off the damage. Maybe No Tuck can do some damage on the back line. Catching out the Invoker. Aluminum flies in. MVP still taking a little bit of damage, but there is no Tinker. There is no Spam. There is no No-Tail. And under the tier 4 towers, QO. This could be the game right now with a BKB charging. Jump in, slice and dice. It is over. MVP, you have torn apart OG. You'll take the mid-racks, but OG is down for so long with 0 buybacks. MVP, if they want to, they can be safe or they can go for the GG push here.
And what a crazy TI this has started off to become OG straight to the losers bracket, 2-1 by MVP off the back of QO's Phantom Assassin yet again. And for F, what an incredible act performance coming out from him.
This was so good. OG also not even checking him. The first movements of Forev. Like, he's always been highlighted as MVP's greatest support rotator, and he's done it perfectly.
That last fight too, like they had a chance. It was a 3-man chrono. It was so good from Moon. And with the recently completed act on Tinker, they had the damage to actually kill people.
Just a double call.
Yeah, the double call. Sven's killing this PA.
Forev again. He doesn't care. He just blinks in. He Yule Scepters up. No Tail with a stifling dagger loses 1/3 of his life. Then QO catches out Crit. He takes out the big team fight controller and can just go from hero to hero. Forev calls and brings No Tail out of safety. They've got the stuns. They've got the control. They may not have the damage and they may not have the desire. Go back to the tier 3 towers. Make sure MVP get cleanly through into the semi-final. Moon still waiting in the tree lines, hoping for an opportunity. 4 heroes are grouped up for a Chronosphere. Tinker's up in 2 seconds. Chrono on 2. No Tail blinks forward, doesn't find his target. Now Tinker, where is his damage from OG? QO jumps down, he finds Miracle with the control. He hasn't even used a Pistol Blade, now he will. Holding Miracle there, allowing the act to finish it, and GG! Well played! MVP have trashed the 2-time major winners. The guys who are hoping to put a TI win under their belt, they may have to do it just like they did in Frankfurt, the journey through the lower bracket. They had a longer journey in that series, but at MVP, again, victors here on the TI stage.
I think MVP was probably one of the teams that benefit the most from the rest in between group stage and main stage. I just